My name is David Greenwood. I'm a paleobotanist, so I study fossil plants, and my work on these silicified or silcrete fossil plants from up around Mari and to the west as far as Williams Creek actually goes back to work I did here in the late 1980s when I briefly worked for what was then the South Australia Department of Mines and Energy. When people think about the fossil heritage of South Australia, they often think about vertebrates, so the marsupials, the iconic diprotodons from Lake Callabonna and Lake Frome. But the context for me is what kinds of vegetation, so forests or woodlands or what have you, were these animals evolving in and living in? What food was available to them? What kind of environment was it? You look at Mari and Namuka and Oodnadatta and Woomera today, it's dry. And these plants, these fossils, tell a very different story. They tell Central Australia that was verdant and forested and lush. This is a time that geologists call the Miocene, and in particular we're right at the end of the middle Miocene. It's an important time in Australia's climatic history and the evolution of our fauna and our vegetation.
This is now what this southern part of the continent looked like during the Miocene. Here's the present coastline here, so the sea was much further inland than it is now. Here's the Lake Eyre Basin. There are pockets of rainforest and dry woodland. There are huge saline and carbonate dolomite-rich lakes that had channels flowing down into it, and those channels preserve those fossils that David's been talking about.
So the river's flowing and leaves and other plant parts settle in quiet water areas. During periods of high rainfall, acidic water picks up the silica from the surrounding rocks and it migrates laterally and gets deposited to cement the sand grains together. So that's your silcrete, preserving these imprints of the leaves and the seeds and bits of wood and flowers. This leaf here, you can see how it's got these three lobes, so kind of like the footprint of an emu. This is from a rainforest tree, probably in the same family as banksia or grevillea, very important Australian family of flowering plants. So certainly in the rainforest from North Queensland all the way down to Hobart, but also in our sclerophyll, our dry country, poor soil adapted forests and woodlands. It's what in ecology we would call a vegetation mosaic. So wetter, more resources along the watercourse, drier out away from the watercourse, what we botanists call sclerophyll. So tough-leaved, that's what sclerophyll means, tough-leaved. And again, people might be familiar with lily-pilly. Again, wet gullies, like if you're in Victoria or New South Wales, but also in rainforests right up to Cape York Peninsula and also in the rainforests around Darwin. But this is one of those tooth leaves, I'll trace it out there. And this is a family of rainforest plants that you find right across the Pacific and across to South America and up and down the east coast of Australia, related to the New South Wales Christmas bush, which some people might have growing in their gardens in the Adelaide Hills. People may have heard of brachychiton. People might know it as kurrajong, but this is a kurrajong leaf, and there's the middle lobe. There's the lobes going off on the sides here and then down the middle there. This is probably avocado family. The scientific name of the family is Lauraceae. You've probably heard of bay leaves, same family. Avocado, same family. Favorite fruit of cassowaries. Can't really see it, but just along the edge next to this lily-pilly leaf is a tiny little shoot of a conifer. So this is a distant relative of the Tasmanian huon pine. It's a southern conifer. It's part of that Gondwana heritage. These plants that we've hung around since the dinosaurs, and they're still here. So there's that scientific perspective on the heritage value of the Poole Creek and Stuart Creek fossil areas, but also this is the heritage of South Australians, right? This is something that is telling us wonderful story about the past and the path to the present, and it should be therefore protected for all South Australians.